Greetings, Netrunners and sysops. My name is John. I am bringing to you another game from Game Universe in Franklin, Wisconsin. Today I am on the left-hand side. I am playing against my opponent Peter. He is on the right-hand side. Today I am trying Jinteki's Core Identity Personal Evolution. Peter is playing Chaos Theory. Alright, we have shuffled, drawn. Looks like Peter has decided he is going to keep his deck. I am also keeping my hand. I've decided I wanted to give Personal Evolution a try. I like the thought of death by 1,000 cuts. I also figure at this point Jinteki is strong enough that we can fund all of our traps. Although I do have a few out-of-faction traps. Actually running aggressive secretaries in this deck, running June bugs as would be normal for a Jinteki trap deck. I didn't do all that well in this game, as we'll see as we get through. I'm still trying to learn my way around some of these cards, trying to figure out how to make the best plays. There's a couple other Jinteki style death by 1,000 cut decks out there that I think maybe run a bit better than mine, but I wanted to take in hand and actually see if, now that we have so much economy available for Jinteki, if I can make it work. And that's exactly what I do not want to see for Peter's first play. He dropped Deus Ex. Well, it's only one so far. And if nothing else, I can hope to try and burn through it and all the recursion that Shaper has. Second click. He is going to dirty laundry into my hand, which I have left open. Ah, ha, ha! Hits the snare, first run. What Deus Ex. Oh well. So he's gonna. So I've asked him, is he going to let it fire? No. Well, he's going to deny the 3 net damage. And then we're just double checking, even though the damage has been prevented, does he still get the tag? Yes, he still does get the tag, regardless of the damage. Takes his tag, and now he legworks into headquarters. Sees everything. Trick of Light, Neural EMP. Can't quite make out what that third card was. And I'm sitting at 2 credits, so even if there were more snares in there, it wouldn't be a problem. And he spends his last click removing the tag. Probably a smart idea. So I spend a turn auto drawing. Deciding what do I want to do, how can I threaten. So first click was to draw, second click was to ice up headquarters. Deciding no, that's not what I want to do. Taking a look at my eyes, how many credits I have. So I'll spend my turn getting up credits and threatening having another snare in hand with 4 credits. Now, he doesn't have another Deus Ex. I do not know if he has a way to clone chip it out or self-modifying code yet, or test run. So, let's see. Oh, I see 2 Trick of Lights, Gila Hands, looks like a Viper. So, again, I'm using the fear of the identity and the fear of traps to discourage him from running my hand.
One thing I've noticed is Netrunners players can be fiddly voters.
Alright, my turn. Auto draw. Commenting about how, as I'm doing these videos, I notice Netrunners are very tactile people. I think it's true for all card gamers, and definitely love the credits. So my first click was to put down a Gila Hands and just hide it out in the open. Love Jinteki for that. So 1, 2, 3 score. Now I have my economy at least ready to go. I can spend 2 clicks to draw 3 credits. Alright, put something in archives because I was at 5 credits, or 6 cards.
Oh, and take a point.
And then remembering that for base identity, personal evolution, every agenda scored or stolen deals a net damage to the runner. And we see I took out a test run. Beautiful thing to see. Alright, ice over R&D was a pop-up window. Oh, and he hits a June bug. Well, his having the information that June bugs are in the deck is a good thing. Because now any card that is face down with credits on it, as long as I have 4 credits, is a scary thing. Can he run it? Should he avoid it? I'll take the knowledge that I am running a trap deck to be a positive here, even though he saw and trashed the June bug for free. But I got a credit for it. And there, I got a credit again. He went to go score. Ah, it's an NAPD. He did not have his 4 credits. Nice thing about NAPD. Self-protects against a poor runner. So he can get some credits and call his turn. Now, I wonder what he just saw and why he didn't take it. Oh, he had 1 credit. Time to put down. And then I realized, wait a minute. I screwed that up. I'll realize this in a second. I placed the ice over headquarters and drew 2 credits. And then it's going to hit me. I have a Gila hands. Spend 2 credits to gain. Spend 2 clicks to gain 3 credits. There we go. Make money. Don't forget it's money there, John. And now I put the credits on the Gila hands to remind me that I can do 2 clicks to gain 3 credits. Alright, Peter has sure gambled up for some money. Spends a turn running into R&D. So between the Gila hands and the pop-up window, I think I'm economically sound for a little bit. By turn, I'm going to auto-draw. And I have so many options for me. What do I want to do? Do I want to put down a trap? Do I wish to mind game an agenda and see if he'll take it? I want to draw. See what my options are after a draw. Spend 2 clicks to gain 3 credits, and then decide what card to discard. There we go. That's a smart move against Jinteki. Quality time. There we go. Discard my card. Alright, now he's got options, but not a whole lot of cash. I see a self-modifying code. He can always put that down for free. Okay, apparently I had more than 5 cards. I'm sitting there like, what do I get rid of? What do I get rid of? Relocating my credits so that they're accessible and noticeable to the runner. Cards face down are really the only hidden information you should have in this game. Other information like your credits, face up cards in archives, those are public knowledge. Alright, and Peter is going to make a risky run of a Maker's Eye. Double stare? Nope. No good. He's taking a look at... He's scored a Brain Trust. Take a point of damage. Zing! And I pop.
And 3.
Same old thing. That's fine.
Okay. It's fetal.
And third access was a fetal AI. So 2 credits to score it. He scores it. And now he's going to take 2 net damage off of accessing the fetal AI, and then a point from my ability for stealing it. Ouch. There goes the scavenge and a self-modifying code. And got the test run too, so he's not able to cheat out an expensive program with the test run scavenge. That was a good round of damage. I will take 2-point loss to take out some of his shaper style tricks. Oh, and he drew a sure gamble with no money on the table. I'm good with that. Alright, install an ice, make a new server, and I put out, I think that was a Jackson. Yeah, we'll see shortly. And this card. What did I do with this card? I set my hand down and completely forgot about this card.
I have no idea what that is.
Need to pay more attention.
Because I don't remember drawing that in hand.
So I just shuffle it back in the R&D.
I don't want it on the bottom, but...
Oh well. So click 1 takes a credit. Click 2 runs in an R&D, basically giving me a credit. Sees another June bug. It's a free trash, but again, I like the thought of that knowledge is as scary as the fact that he could have gotten it. And there goes the aggressive secretary. Not that it would have done any damage. He has no programs yet. So the card I put down in the server was House of Knives. It's now been scored. House of Knives is a great little 1,000 cut type of card. Works great with Core Jinteki. If they steal it, they get a point. If I get a chance to score it, now I have the ability to, during his run, do a point of damage. And this is great. If you get multiple House of Knives scored, you can use the ability on each House of Knife agenda scored during a run to really put the fear in the runner. If you can hit them for 2 damage, even if they load up on their cards, it becomes scary, especially if they hit a snare. Nope. Pop-up window's not really keeping him out, but it's making me money. So right now, I'm okay with that. He's hitting all the traps and tricks. That's okay too. Again, it's running off of fear. What you know from Jinteki is as bad as what you don't know. If you don't see a trap, but you know they're in there, and now the corporation puts a card down, advances it. Oh dear, what is that? What is it? Well, Peter should be okay. He's seen 2 June bugs. He's seen the aggressive secretary. There's not too many traps left, although if that is a Project June bug, it is not. But if it was, there's 2 damage he'd hit running it. So he runs my hand. I don't res. Glare. I don't know what card that was. Not something he could steal. So ice wall, cheap piece of ice in the run. I love it. Though generally I prefer taxing ice in Jinteki, multi-sub routines. There are times when you do want to just bounce the runner. Alright, so he's running my hand. I don't have anything I'm worried about, so I'll ping him for 1. Oh, sorry, I take that back. He's running R&D. Snare. So I pinged him for 1.
I'll take you for that one.
Now he's taking 3 points of damage. I think that clears out his hand. Or leaves him 1.
Let's see. 3 damage.
Yep, 3 damage, so it leaves him 1 card.
Let's keep that one.
You can keep that one, Peter, and the rest go away. Ooh, Fem. I like to see that one go away. Dinosaurus is also not a bad card to discard. And Peter's complaining about how so far he's only hitting traps. Oh, second House of Knives. So now I've got 5 knives to throw. I can only throw 1 per agenda per run, but since I have 2 scored, he can take 2 net damage per run. Plus, if he were to hit a snare, that's 5 damage. If he doesn't have a full hand of cards, he could flatline. But he's already hit 2 snares, so...
I've got to, because the chance of you
Actually, that was snare number 3, so he's cleared out a good majority of my traps.
This one.
Alright, runs to HQ again, R&D, and sees a piece of ice. I'm okay with that piece of ice. Score out. NAPD. Forgot to hit him for a point of damage. It's not his job to tell me how to run my deck. If I forget to ping him, sportsmanship would say, "Hey, you forgot to hit me for the point of damage." But we're trying to win here. Besides, it's my deck. I need to pay attention to my own abilities. So he was about to run R&D on click 4. I still have 3 knives on 2 different House of Knives. He's got 3 cards in hand. I could hit him for 2 and then he access another fetal AI and that would be game. He's trying to decide. Jinteki is really rough to play against. Alright, he's going to take a credit for his last click. Probably a wise move. So Gila hands for 3 credits. And then I will medical research fund to gain net 5 and give Peter 3 credits. I'm not too worried about him having credits. Right now he is just tearing through his deck, trying to get through all the Jinteki damage.
You also have 5. You're welcome.
Running against a runner, they're either going to have a lot of money and it won't really mean anything, or they won't have any money and giving them 3 credits wouldn't worry me. Naturally, you do have to keep an eye on the field. Alright, here comes an account siphon. Trying to keep me down. He's got no breakers. Do I want to keep him out or do I want to let him tag himself? I figure I will res a Viper. Make him lose a click and end the turn. Now we get to sit here and do Netrunner math. First subroutine is a trace 3. He's got...
I'm not bumping the first trace.
He's got 5 credits. I figure I won't bump the first trace. So I bumped the second trace by 3 credits, making him unable to break it and stopping the run. So we're recounting clicks. Click 1 was account siphon. Lost a click to Viper. Now click 3. He wants to draw. Drawing is almost always the best thing to do against Jinteki. Now this is something for people to keep in mind. You don't need breakers to have successful runs. They help, especially if there is an in-the-run ice. At this point, he wants at least a something to break barriers. Decoder. Fragmenter? Maybe a defragger. And he runs through and gets NAPD. Now I remember to hit him for a point of damage. Got 2 cards in hand. I'm feeling pretty good. I've got, let's see, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 points scored. He's got 6. We're at game point. So I figure it might be time to start playing. Now again, because we are playing casual, I will do silly things like put out a fetal AI naked to entice him to run. I'll EMP him for a point of damage. He's either going to... What I should be doing is, after EMPing, put advancement counters on that fetal AI. If he wants to run it, I've got 2 counters on House of Knives to do him damage, and then when he accesses it, that would be another 2 points of damage. And if he were to actually steal it, that would be 5 points of damage. If he doesn't have a full 5 cards in hand, that would be enough to flatline. No, that would not be enough to flatline. This is the other thing. With Jinteki Personal Evolution, if it's the winning agenda, damage from Personal Evolution will not flatline the runner before he or she wins. So I'm a little too invested in the Jinteki game here. I've lost track of winning. I should have put my agenda, the fetal AI I have at the end of my servers, I should have put it behind the ice wall and advanced to win. But no, I'm having fun. This is, again, casual league. This is how we learn to run better. So he's running through. I'm hitting him for 2 points, making him play a mistake here by taking away the threat of flatline with the knives. And he sees closed accounts. Nope, that one stays there, John. Pick up your hand. Draws for 4. Oh look, closed accounts. Hasn't really been necessary. He's really not staying high in credits. Really, looking back at this, I really should have put the fetal behind the ice wall. I was trying to lure him out to flatline himself, and it was a play mistake. And I finally put up a piece of ice that's a little more effective at keeping him out, something I'll bother Therese. I'm starting to realize that I may have made a mistake here. Just waiting for him. He's going to draw up. He's got enough to survive access on a fetal AI, if that's what I've got sitting out there. He's got 2 credits, 4 cards. 3 credits, 4 cards. Click 3, runs on it, and I realize, damn it. That was game.
Ping you for the 1. You get 3.
Yeah, go ping him for the 1, doesn't matter. 2, doesn't matter. You just wanted to know what I put down. Another ice wall.
I realized I probably should have started pumping the ice wall.
Yeah. I had Trick of Light in hand. I should have been pumping the ice wall so I could have Trick of Light onto the fetal AI and scored that way. But again, I wanted to play the Jinteki game, and I lost for hubris. Alright, thanks for watching. Next game will be between Peter and I again. He'll be corping, I'll be running.